Hi, guys. I actually have a question for each of you. Joel, how can you kind of put in perspective or even understand what's happened with Yoel Armia here, given what happened earlier in the year? And Josh, what does it mean to you to see Jake Evans back on the ice, potentially back in the Stanley Cup final here?
Yeah, I mean, talking about Army there, very unfortunate, but hopefully we'll get him back in a couple days here. But he's been a big piece of our team in these playoffs, especially on our penalty kill. He's done great. So we're definitely going to miss him out there tonight, but hopefully we have him back soon.
Yeah, with Jakey, it's very encouraging to see him taking the right steps in the right direction. Obviously, he had a tough go there in the Winnipeg series, and but went through the right protocol to be where we are today, and it looks like he's going to get an opportunity to step right back in the lineup and bring the same presence that we know he can bring. So we're excited to see him back on the ice and be in that locker room for sure.
Thanks, Eric. Next question, JF Chamont.
Hi, guys. Question for Joel. I know we did ask you the same question a few times, but now that the team reached the Stanley Cup final, can you see any links between the run of the Habs and the run that you had with the Blues in 2019?
Yeah, I mean, both runs were special in their own ways. We're just trying to make our own story here. It's been a great run so far, but we're in the finals for a reason. We have a confident group, and we're just excited to drop the puck tonight. So it's been fun so far, but job's not done.
Thanks, JF. Next, Chantel McAbee.
Thank you very much. First of all, happy birthday, Joel. I was. My question is for both of you guys. We look at the Lightning, and they don't seem to have any weakness. So, what do you feel will be your biggest challenge in this series against them?
Well, I think staying out of the penalty box. Obviously, we all know how lethal their power play is. It's pretty dangerous, and it can cost you games. So I think that we're going to try to do a better job of moving our feet as much as we can and having good sticks against them, and just try to stay away from going into the box because, like I said, their power play can kill you at some times.
Thanks, Chantel. Next question comes from Guillaume Lafrancois.
Hi guys, my question is for Josh. You were part of the Blue Jackets team that beat Tampa a couple of years ago, and I'm sure the underdog story was part of the narrative over there. So how did that play, and how do you think that this narrative might play or not this time around in this series?
Yeah, I mean, obviously they're a really good hockey team over there, and they pretty much have the same core guys. When I faced them with the Blue Jackets, and obviously they made some additions with that identity line, being hard on the forecheck and everything like that. But I think the keys to success is just staying above the puck and having good sticks, and make sure you're on the same page, with the other five guys on the ice. But we got to limit our turnovers and things like that because they will take advantage of that.
Thanks, Guillaume. Next question, Martin McGuire.
Hi, a question for Josh. Numbers show that the Lightning won a few games, 1-0, 2-0. Defensive team too. What kind of a matchup that we're going to have tonight between your two teams?
Martin, can you repeat your question, please?
Sorry. Question for Josh. Numbers show that the Lightning won 1-0, 2-0 games during these playoffs. You guys too, you are very comfortable in that type of game. What kind of a matchup that we will see tonight between you two teams?
Yeah, I think there's going to be a lot of emotion going into the first game of the playoffs or the Stanley Cup final. It's so important. So I think that you're going to see a tight and close game, and a lot of emotion, a lot of guys being physical out there, and but you got to be smart at the same time. So you got to pick your opportunities to go in those areas. But I think that we're excited for the opportunity. We got a lot of energy in our locker room and a lot of confidence. So I think it's going to be a long series, and it's going to be fun to watch and play.
We'll take 3 more questions for the guys. Next up is John Liu.
Thanks, guys. Joel, if you could speak to the, I guess, what you experienced in your cup run too, just the depth of this club, the plug and play nature of the fact that, I mean, Jake comes out, Arturi goes in, then he gets the series winner last round, and now Jake comes back in for Yoel. It just seems that there's no holes that you can speak of when one does pop up in the lineup.
No, for sure. I mean, in these deep playoff runs, you need health and you need a deep roster, and I think Burge did a great job of assembling this team. And when one guy goes down, we have a handful of guys to choose from that are ready to jump in. So it's just like you saw with Lecky or Jake. We have guys ready, and they can jump into any position, any role, and it's nice to have the depth like that. And obviously adding the older guys like Stalzy and Pears, working that fourth line, they've done a great job so far. So it's been good.
Next up, Arpon Basu.
Hey, it's a question for Josh. You mentioned it earlier, the last time you played the Lightning, they made some additions. When you look at the Gaudreau line with Gourde and Coleman, that's their energy line. That kind of provides the spark that you're often asked to provide for your team. What do you see when you watch that line play?
Yeah. Like you said, they want to get on the forecheck as much as they can. They want to be physical. They want to play that fast, energy type of hockey. We expected that, since we knew that we were going to be playing them. So obviously they've done a pretty good job here in the playoffs, and they deserve to be here. But, on our side, we got a pretty good hockey team over here too. So I think that, we just have to be physical on their top players. And it's going to be a hard-fought series.
Our last question goes to Kyle Bukakis.
Hey, for Joel, I was wondering what you remember about your junior days in Moose Jaw when a 15-year-old Braden Point comes into the fold partway through and scores some big playoff goals for you that year, and now having a chance to go against him in a stage like this in the Cup final.
Yeah, he played his midget AAA his season, and then after his season was over, he came and joined us in Moose Jaw, and we had a good playoff run that year, and I think he led our team in points. And from that moment on, all of us on the team kind of knew he was going to be an all-star player. So there's no surprise to see his success in the NHL, and it's good to see because he's a great guy. Honored to be playing with him back in Moose Jaw, but looking forward to shutting him down this series.
Thank you for your time, guys.
Thanks.